Hello everybody, welcome back to Feed the Beast. This is Rockhound, and we are on the CloudLine server. I thought I'd start this episode by showing you this little setup I've got going on. It's a right below the Forestry 2.0 farm that we set up last time. Now I'm pulling items out here with a wooden pipe with a autarkic gate on that. Pretty simple setup. Diamond pipe sending seeds into the item tesseract and wheat down into an auto crafting table. Making some bread and pumping it out, sending it over here to this chest. Still running off of this energy cell. And it takes a bit of power, but I made a couple extra of these that I've got charging, and then when this runs out I just swap them. So that's working pretty well. Got a lot of bread built up. I've got my power suit auto feeder on, so if I throw bread in there, it just sucks it all up. I'm not exactly sure how that works. I'm assuming it builds up a queue of available food and then just auto feeds you every time you need it. And that's been working out really well. While I'm here, I'm going to grab this because I am on the lookout for copper. I've been out of copper just about constantly the last couple days. Can't do that. Okay. Just fill it all back in here. I might as well do this too. Okay. Let's go take a look at some of the other stuff we've got going. Turn night vision on. Turn my jetpack on here. So, I forget where we were last time with the bees, but I've got a bunch of automation going here. I've got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7 automated hives that are just cycling through the queens as we get them. Got modestes there, resilient, industrious. Those are the ones that make the pollen, I believe. More resilient. I'm trying. Got some diligence, some imperials. Still going through the tropicals. I'm not sure. They make the silky combs, which give you the silk wisp. If they give you the silky propolis, and they try to give you the silk wisp when you. Ooh, got some weird lag. When you run those through the centrifuge. And I've just got that stuff pumping out into this gold chest here. I'm not sure if there's a better comb to use to get these silk wisps or not. I'm still trying to get all this bee stuff sorted out. I've made a lot of progress. All that automated stuff is going straight into this chest. It's a diamond chest now. I've got a ton of bees, all different kinds going. While I'm here, I might as well throw these in. But you can see, actually you can't see until I go down here. I am pulling in all those seeds from the farm into this item tesseract, pumping them out straight into that squeezer. And the one thing I don't have set up yet is an iron pipe. So I've got the seed oil that's in the squeezer and the seed oil that's in the carpenter, and I'm finally starting to look pretty good on these impregnated sticks. So we've got we can make the frames we need. Got a couple project tables there to make frames and soul frames. This is just a box that I've been throwing all of my bees to melt down over here, and I've got a full liquid DNA, and it's actually just pumping out just straight to this machine. I was just messing around. I'm not even sure how these things work yet. They don't seem very efficient, I'll tell you that. I ran through just a ton of tropical bees in here, filled up one of these blank templates. I was like, oh, I'm set. Okay, so I tried to apply it to this bee. It used up that template. It didn't do anything, and now I've got a no template sign, and I don't know. I'm not going to use a million bees in here to make one bee into that same type. I'm doing okay as far as all the basic types go right now. Let's make it daytime and stop this rain. But the big news about the bees is, well, let's check these. I've got three, I got three set up here that aren't automated that I'm trying to do all of my crossbreeding in to get the mutations. And I'm really trying, I'm really trying to get some of the metal bees, and I have had no luck yet. I don't think there's anything special you have to do. Still just diligence and resilience. So let's throw that in there. Take a look at these. While I'm here, I might as well. That you can see I've got some regeneration effect going on. That's from the these, I think, the Imperial bees. Okay, those are pretty much the same. Same thing over here. Diligent. One of these, resilience. A diligent and a resilient are supposed to breed to make one of the metal bees, and I really want a copper bee. I guess it's a corroded, I think. Okay. That one will work. I'm not so good at picking out the... Oh, a little bit of poison going on. That's all right. There we go. Good enough. What I wanted to show you is the first path I went down with the bees were to try to get some tropicals and some exotics, and to try to get a few of the Edenic bees. And an Edenic bee has a special trait on it called Explorer, which allows you to get experience while you're standing close to the hive. They go out, they explore, they bring back some of that experience, and you can soak it up. And I have so far managed to breed 4 bees, 4 queen bees that have that Explorer trait. 2 of them are tropical Edenic hybrids. Or that's actually just a tropical, but she's got the Explorer trait on it. And these are 2 Edenic queens. And since I don't have any tropical flowers around here, they don't actually get older. They don't produce anything or go through their cycle, but you still get the experience. And if you saw, when I stopped by here, I was level 8. I'm already 17, and it is just going crazy. So I don't need to wait around to do this, but this is already a really awesome way to gain experience just with 4 bees. So I've been taking a break from them and trying to get to the metal bees, but ideally I want to make this into an enchanting room, and I'm thinking if I can get bees all around here. I don't know if I can put anything on top. If they'll do, I think they need to have a clear view of the sky. But if I have say an enchantment table here, bees all the way around, and then bookshelves, I should be able to make this into an enchanting room and just stand here, soak up a whole bunch of experience, and then enchant something. And just do that repeatedly. Should be pretty awesome. Already up to 25 just with the 4 bees. So it's not bad at all. Oh well, we can move on. That's pretty exciting. I'm really happy. I'm having a lot of trouble getting the metal bees, but I went pretty quick up to the Edenic. I think I got lucky. And the big news I've got, something I want to work on today, is I've been messing with these soul shards, and I now have a tier 5 blaze soul shard. So, and that I got by getting, I think I had one blaze shard up to tier 2, and then a high level skeleton soul shard, and you can actually combine them on an anvil, and it'll pull the whatever type of creature it is from the first shard, and then combine the tier rankings from the two together. So level 5 blaze soul shard, pretty awesome. I have not done this yet, but I've seen that you can make a soul cage, I think is what it's called. Is that right? How do we do that? Just iron bars. Really? Is that all it is? That's simple enough. Do I need to do anything else with that? Just soul shards? Yeah. Okay, let's go make one. And I do want to make this primarily a blaze rod farm. I would like to get the turtles going. I don't know if you watch Direwolf or not, but he did something with one of these blaze spawners where he turned it into a really awesome experience for him. If I can get the bees going, I won't need that. I just can stick with it for blaze rods, which is what I will try to do initially. And we'll use those. I had a whole bunch of iron in there. What's the pattern? Is that it? Good enough, right? I probably have a bunch of these sitting around somewhere. Soul cage. Now how do you put that in it? Just like... No. I honestly have never done this before. So, is there a recipe? No. Is there a use? Okay, I think I can just place that cage down and then put the shard in. So, we need to get past this lag. We need to get a bunch of building materials. Let's just go with stone blocks. Pick them up. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Probably shouldn't have grabbed that many. Ooh, I know what I can do. I'll throw these bees out, and since I have the apiarist backpack, it'll just pick right up. Okay. Ooh. Okay, my digger's pack is totally full. That's what's in here. Whole bunch of junk. Really cool trick you can do is if you hold down shift, right click with it on an appropriate chest. Not that. It has to be unlocked. Come on. We can do this. If you have the pack unlocked, you shift right click on a chest. It will take and dump everything into that chest if there's room. Okay, I'm going to put some of this stuff back in here. Okay, we've got that stuff sorted out. Now let's think about where we want to build this. In fact, I think I'm the only one on the server right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and sleep so that we can not have to worry about stuff blowing up and destroying what we're working on too much. Now I've got a couple thoughts about this. I know this thing can create lag, and I don't know whether I want to have it out here in the world where it's visible to everybody, or hidden below ground where I can let it run. If it's far enough away, it might not cause that much lag to with what I'm doing. Ooh, I don't want that right now. I'm going to grab some empty cells. That sulfur goo from those torches is kind of obnoxious. Alright. Do I have any room in here? Put that in there, put those in there. Good enough. Alright, what I want to do is, let's jump down to our mine, where we mined this all out. And I have my night vision on, my suit, so that you can see everything that's going on down here. Yep, it gets kind of tough to see down there toward the bottom. What I want to do with these cells, you can probably guess, start getting rid of some of this water. If I pick the sources up with it... Oh, lag is treating me bad down here. Come on, you can do it. Takes a little while for everything to catch up. All this moving water. Serious lag causer. But what I'm thinking, it's kind of cool to fly around down here with night vision on. I haven't done this yet. You can really see all the ores that are left. I should probably, if I'm so hard up for copper, come down here and clean up the walls from all this stuff. There is a lot of copper visible, isn't there? Got a nice ravine there. Alright, I'm going to clean up the rest of this water and let the world catch back up, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I've got the water all cleared up. That was much more painful than I thought it was going to be. All the water updates made my game crash a couple times and stuff. This is kind of cool here. This was water coming out, but I'm thinking if there's lava back here, looks like it might be a pretty deep little pool of it with the way this obsidian is on the side of the quarry. So we might have to pump that out. Same with this one over here. I bet there's some lava back here. There's some. I figured there'd be some somewhere back there. Not as much as I was thinking, though. Oh well, might have mined it all up as obsidian. Anyway, I'm thinking, you probably guessed this already, but I'm thinking that this would probably be a good place for our little blaze farm. I'm not sure how tall these need to be. I'm just blocking up the corner here. And whether I should make it down at the bottom. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll just start using up some of this quarry space. Might as well use it for something that's to our advantage, since we made a giant hole in the ground, right? And this is pretty much directly below our base. If you look at the mini-map at the top right there, I am right about where my main come on. I'm right about where my main workshop is. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. think I'm going to try to make it like 9 by 9. I'm guessing will be good. Haven't really thought about it much. Haven't done any kind of preliminary testing. You know what? I'm going to want to possibly channel some pipes underneath here, and being down by this obsidian is going to be a problem. So I'm probably going to build up a few layers. I'm just going to get the... I don't know what the color stuff's all about, but I do have my night vision on. Just covering up some of those, what is it, zirconium, I don't remember which one's the smelted one and which one's not, but looks like there's some pretty cool stuff going to come out from that pretty soon. I think I thought I might have seen that one of the guys on the server had one of the Zycraft tanks going. I haven't messed with those at all, but I am going to need a tank for my seed oil and liquid DNA pretty soon. So maybe we can work on one of those. There's very little information out on the internet about that at all. I'm not even sure if it's supposed to be available to the public yet or not. The 9 by 9 cube, and we're probably going to... I'll probably go up, let's see, that much more. And I could use a filler for this, I know. I don't have one built, and I'm just going to do this by hand. In fact, I'm not even going to fill this. I was going to fill it in, but I'm just going to leave a little basement area below for pipes and whatnot if we want to filter some of the stuff out and do things with it. Okay, I'm hoping I gave myself enough room here. We can always expand it up if we need to, but it's just a little box. I'm going to replace this with glass so we can see inside, probably some reinforced glass. Right where that's going to be is actually where I want to put the soul cage. Say hi to Gold Knight there. I think right here. Does that look right? I think so. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. I'm going to go up and get that reinforced glass. Oh boy, no, 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 no. Did you see that? I forgot to put some torches on top of that. Okay. Wasn't there another one? I thought there was one on each corner. Alright, first thing we need to do, apparently, is to throw some torches on top of this. I don't know what that flickering light's about. I'm sorry about that. You can give me a headache. Alright, so now we've got... I'll put some hardened glass. Where'd that go? And I do want to get some transposers, I believe, and put them along the bottom edge of this. But for right now, all I want to do is see this thing work. And I will worry about actually pulling the blaze rods out at a later point. Oh, let's go ahead. I don't really need to channel it to a center point, and since I made this a little bit wide for that. No, not you. I want this one. There we go. We'll just make a nice even flow of water right up to the edge. I'm going to bust out right here just so I can see where I am. Alright, so now I'm not sure if this will provide power to that just doing this or not. But let's make a lever. Okay, now here is the moment of truth. I think this is what you do. Alright, now let's put a block there. Oh yeah. So far so good. Oh yeah, that's a lag machine right there. And it's really loud too. Okay, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Well, I tell you what, the thing I need for all my next set of bee machines are a bunch of blaze rods. So that little experiment, while it's not automatic yet, yielded 13 blaze rods, which should probably be enough to give me what I need to make the more advanced bee genetic machines. So I would call that a success if I can stop that weird glitchy light problem. It would be good too. Yeah, I need to come through here and just get all these ores and clean up these walls, and we'll have a big work zone down here for all of this kind of stuff. So we've got a nice little blaze farm set up, and all I need now is a way to automatically grab the blaze rods that are falling there. I might turn it into an experience grinder at some later point, but if the Edenic bees works out, then I might not even need to do that and just come down here and turn this on when we need some fuel source. And I think that that is going to wrap up this episode. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.